it's actually quite a personal song for me, but yeah, it was very, I suppose, therapeutic to write that, because it was sort of a step towards getting over a particular person in my life and just, yeah, ending the chase, realising that giving up is probably the best thing to do at this point. I'm not usually a quitter, which is why I still smoke. Yeah, can someone get me to quit? It started with me, I suppose. I was working on material with Brian Higgins and Xenomania, who produced our album, and it was, I guess we were just exploring and just seeing where it was going to go, you know. And Steve and Luke were down in the studio to do some sessions. Xenomania, they bring in young musicians to play with. They work with loads of artists, so they were down to do some session work, and one of the sessions was with me, and we ended up working more and more together. And because musically we seemed to get along well, and socially there was, well, not that much trouble. No, and socially worked really well as well, which is just as important when you're in a band, isn't it? So, we went out and started doing some acoustic shows, and acoustic interpretations of the songs that we've been working on together, and yeah, it made sense to form Vagabond. Eventually we started looking for a rhythm section, found Carl, who's not here, he's in Ireland, our drummer. And we had another bass player, but that fortunately didn't work out, and as soon as he quit, we'd already been on tour.
I've met these guys, yeah, I was playing on tour for another artist, and these guys were on the tour with us, and it was love at first sight, wasn't it, boys?
It certainly was. We stole him straight away.
Yeah, so I jumped ship when these guys gave me a call and joined them.
It's been a beautiful relationship ever since.
He's very fickle.
They let me smile, but when they dry.
Now let's talk about the album, which is the debut album.
Yeah.
You don't know the half of it. Intriguing title. What do we not know the half of? Are you just not going to tell us?
I suppose no one's heard the full album, have they? Well, it's taken from, it's a lyric from one of our songs, Smile with Mona Lisa. It's a lyric from the chorus. In the context of that song, it means something completely different. But it was Steve who suggested it. Actually, we were looking for album titles, and it just seemed to fit perfectly. It's quite like the long album titles.
And the album's quite diverse as well. So we've tried to sort of, almost as if to say, like, if you think you've heard all of what Vagabond has to offer just from the single, you know, you don't know the half of it, because it's actually quite a lot of different styles in the album.
Well done, man.
Cheers. Oh, well, I tried to make it relevant.
Yeah, the songs are completely different to each other, and you kind of put some of them to go out and buy it. The album.
But I can't keep with the pace that you said when we began. I don't wanna run no more. Said I think I've done enough. Yeah.
If you could have another extra member added to your band, anyone, they were alive, who would you pick?
We don't need any more guitarists, do we?
I don't know if we could add Prince to it.
Prince would take over, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
He's so on.
And all the girls would be on his side of the stage, and Luke would be really unhappy.
Nightmare.
No.
That Dizzy Rascal in the band. Just with like guest rapping every now and again. It's
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Is it? Oh,
Everything I ever wanted.